Last time, you saw that the 3 disciples of Acharya Ayodhya, Aruni Panchala, Upamanyu, and Veda completed their education, received their guru's blessings, and returned to their respective homes. Among these 3 disciples, Veda also has a very interesting story. After returning home, Veda entered the Grastha Ashrama, the householder stage of life. At that time, he too had 3 disciples. However, unlike Acharya Ayodhya, Veda did not keep his disciples constantly occupied with work or guru service. Having personally experienced the hardships that disciples endured while living in a guru's household, he never assigned them any difficult or burdensome tasks. One day, Acharya Veda had to leave home for a few days to attend to the affairs of one of his Yajamanas, patrons. Before departing, he called one of his disciples, Uttanka, and said, "Dear Uttanka, if anything is needed at home or any responsibility arises during my absence, I want you to take care of everything." After saying this, Acharya Veda departed. Obeying his guru's command, Uttanka began managing all the household responsibilities. One day, the women of the household called him and said, "Your guru's wife has entered her fertile period, and as you know, your guru is away. Therefore, do something so that your guru's wife's fertile period does not go to waste." Hearing this, Uttanka firmly replied, "I will never do anything that is improper or morally reprehensible." A few days later, Acharya Veda returned home. When he learned everything that had happened, he was greatly pleased. Calling Uttanka to his side, he said, "You have served me righteously and upheld Dharma. I am very pleased with you. Now, I grant you permission to return home. May all your wishes be fulfilled by my blessings." However, Uttanka said to Acharya Veda, "Gurudev, I wish to offer my Guru Dakshina." Hearing this, Acharya Veda replied, "My son Uttanka, stay here for a few more days." After spending a few more days there, Uttanka once again approached Acharya Veda and asked, "Gurudev, what precious gift should I offer you as Guru Dakshina?" This time, Acharya Veda said, "Dear Uttanka, you keep asking me what you should offer as Guru Dakshina. Go inside the house and ask your Guru Patni, my wife, what she wishes to receive from you. Whatever she asks for, give it to her." Uttanka then went inside and met his guru's wife. After explaining everything, he said, "O revered lady, I wish to free myself from the debt I owe my guru. Please tell me what I should offer as Guru Dakshina." Hearing this, the guru's wife replied, "My son, go to King Pasya's palace and bring me the 2 earrings worn by his Kshatriya queen. 4 days from today, I shall observe the Punyaka Vrat. On that day, I wish to wear those earrings while serving food to the Brahmins. By doing this, your welfare shall be assured." Upon hearing her request, Uttanka immediately set out to obtain the earrings. On the way, Uttanka saw a gigantic man seated upon an enormous bull. The man called out to him, "Uttanka, eat the dung of this bull." Even after hearing this, Uttanka had no desire to do so. The man then said again, "Uttanka, don't think so much. Eat it. Your guru, Acharya Veda, also ate this before." After hearing this a second time, Uttanka accepted the man's words. He ate the bull's dung and drank its urine, and in his haste, performed Achamana, ritual purification, while standing. Achamana is a sacred Vedic ritual performed for the purification of the body, mind, and speech. In this practice, a small amount of water is taken into the palm of the right hand and sipped 3 times while chanting the mantras Om Keshavaya Nama, Om Narayanaya Nama, and Om Madhavaya Nama. According to Hindu religious tradition, performing Achamana invokes the blessings of the Rigveda, Yajurveda, and Samaveda, and helps purify one's mind, speech, and mouth. He then continued on his journey and arrived at the palace of King Pausya. Upon reaching the palace, Utanka said to the king, "O king, I have come to ask something from you." King Pausya replied, "I am your servant. Please command me. What do you desire?" Utanka then said, "I have come to obtain the 2 earrings worn by your queen, because I must offer them to my guru's wife as my guru dakshina." Hearing Utanka's request, King Pausya said, "Very well. Please go inside and ask the queen for the 2 earrings." Following the king's instructions, Utanka entered the palace. However, he could not see the queen anywhere. He returned to King Pausya and said, "Your Majesty, are you making fun of me? There is no one inside." After thinking for a moment, King Pausya replied, "Tell me, are you perhaps impure? My queen is a pativrata, a woman devoted completely to her husband, and therefore she cannot be seen by an impure person." Utanka then said, "On my way here, I performed achamana while standing and walking. Perhaps I remained ritually impure because of that." The king replied, "That is where you violated the proper procedure. Achamana performed while standing and in haste is considered invalid." After this, Utanka washed his hands, feet, and mouth properly, performed achamana according to the prescribed method, and entered the palace once again. This time, he was able to see the queen. As soon as she saw Utanka, she respectfully greeted him and said, "Revered one, please command me. How may I serve you?" Utanka replied, "My guru's wife has asked for your 2 earrings as my guru dakshina. Therefore, I request you to give them to me." Seeing Utanka's deep devotion toward his guru, the queen was greatly pleased. She thought that such a devoted disciple should not be sent away disappointed. She removed both of her earrings and handed them to Utanka, saying, "Here are the 2 earrings. But remember one thing, Nagaraja Taksaka will do everything in his power to obtain them." Utanka confidently replied, "Please do not worry. Nagaraja Taksaka would never dare to challenge me." After saying this, Utanka took leave of the queen and King Pausya and began his journey back. While returning, Utanka felt as though someone was following him. After traveling some distance, he placed the earrings beside a pond and became occupied with his daily rituals, such as relieving himself, bathing, and performing achamana. At that very moment, a wandering ascetic appeared, picked up the 2 earrings, and ran away. Utanka immediately chased him. After pursuing him for some distance, he finally caught up with the ascetic. But as soon as Utanka seized him, the ascetic cast off his disguise and assumed the form of a serpent. In truth, it was none other than Nagaraja Taksaka. The serpent instantly disappeared into a large burrow in the ground. After entering the burrow, Nagaraja Taksaka returned to his home in Nagaloka. Meanwhile, Utanka began digging into the burrow with a wooden staff, but despite his efforts, he was unable to make any progress. Seeing Utanka's struggle, Lord Indra said to his Vajra, Thunderbolt, "Go and help this Brahmin." The Vajra entered the very wooden staff Utanka was using and miraculously widened the burrow. Utanka then entered the tunnel and followed it all the way to Nagaloka. Upon reaching Nagaloka, Utanka praised Airavata, the king of serpents, by chanting sacred hymns. Lord Indra was also present there in the guise of another person. At that point, Nagaraja Taksaka returned the earrings to Utanka. After recovering the earrings, Utanka suddenly remembered that his guru's wife had said she wished to wear them that very day while serving food to the Brahmins. Realizing there was no time to lose, he hurried back toward his guru's house. Meanwhile, Utanka's guru's wife had finished her bath and was waiting anxiously for him. As he had not returned yet, she had become angry and was even thinking of cursing him. Just then, Utanka arrived and presented her with the earrings. Seeing them, she was overjoyed and said, "My son, you have arrived at exactly the right time. May you be blessed. May you attain success and spiritual accomplishment." Afterward, Utanka went to Acharya Veda, bowed before him, and offered his respects. When the Acharya asked why he had returned so late, Utanka narrated the entire incident. Then Utanka asked, "Gurudev, on my journey, I met a gigantic man seated upon a huge bull. He asked me to eat the bull's dung. Who were that bull and the giant man?" Acharya Veda replied, "The bull you saw was Nagaraja Airavata, the divine king of the serpents. The gigantic man seated upon him, who asked you to eat the bull's dung, was none other than Lord Indra. What you believed to be the bull's dung was actually Amarta, the nectar of immortality. That is why you did not perish, even after entering Nagaloka. Lord Indra is my friend, and out of his affection for me, he bestowed this grace upon you." Then Acharya Veda blessed Utanka and said, "Now you may go. I grant you permission to depart. May good fortune always be yours." Receiving his guru's blessings, Utanka departed. However, his anger toward Nagaraja Taksaka had still not subsided. Determined to take revenge, Utanka set out directly for Hastinapura. There, he was welcomed by King Janamejaya, the son of King Pariksit. The king asked Utanka the reason for his visit. Utanka replied, "O king, there is a duty that still remains unfulfilled, and it is one you must carry out. Nagaraja Taksaka murdered your father. You must avenge this terrible crime. Although your father, King Pariksit, had committed no offense, that wicked serpent still bit him and caused his death." Hearing all of Utanka's words, King Janamejaya became furious with Nagaraja Taksaka. Deeply distressed, he asked his ministers to tell him the true cause of his father's death. Let me also tell you here that King Janamejaya was the son of King Pariksit, and Pariksit was the son of Abhimanyu. To avenge his father's death, King Janamejaya performed the famous Sarpa Satra, the great serpent sacrifice, intended to destroy all the snakes in the world. It was during this very sacrifice that Vaishampayana, one of Saj Vedavyasa's disciples, narrated the Mahabharata for the very first time. How did King Pariksit, the father of Janamejaya, die? And how did Janamejaya eventually avenge his father's death? We will discuss that in the next video. In this video, I narrated the story of Utanka so that you could understand who Nagaraja Taksaka was and who inspired King Janamejaya to seek revenge for his father's death.